Outlander actress Caitriona Balfe has leapt to the defense of her co-star Sam Heughan after he revealed his bullying hell. Sam, 39, recently slammed online bullies for subjecting him to 6 years of constant bullying, harassment and stalking in an emotional Twitter post. And showcasing her support, Caitriona also took to social media, where she exclaimed, "I would have thought mean behavior would have been left in the schoolyard." The 40-year-old Irish actress, who plays Claire Fraser in the drama series, expressed her dismay over Sam's ordeal as she retweeted his impassioned messages on Twitter on Friday. She wrote, "Sad that Sam has had to come out and say all this. I would have thought mean behavior would have been left in the schoolyard. But unfortunately a very small but very vocal part of this fandom use their energy to write and say awful untrue things. Maybe they should harness all that energy to get involved in their local charities." She continued, "And honestly it's quite simple, if you don't like us, it's a big beautiful world out there. Find something you do love and enjoy that. Life as it's all too clear right now is short. Why waste it hating?" Taking to social media on Friday, Sam claimed he and his family had been subjected to death threats and abuse by unnamed individuals and that he had to speak out due to the toll it is taking on his mental health. The Scottish star, who plays Jamie Fraser in Outlander, also defended his decision to isolate in Hawaii, saying he was putting no one at risk and am not a burden to the locals. The star, who shot to fame on the first series of Outlander in 2014, wrote, "After the past 6 years of constant bullying, harassment, stalking and false narrative, I am at a loss, upset, hurt and have to speak out. It's affecting my life, mental state and is a daily concern. My co-stars, friends, family, myself, in fact anyone I'm associated with, has been subjected to personal slurs, shaming, abuse, death threats, stalking, sharing of private information and vile, false narrative. I've never spoken about it because I believe in humanity and have always hoped these bullies would just go away. I can't elaborate for ongoing legal reasons, but they are professionals, teachers, psychologists, adults who should know better." He continued, "Recently, these false claims vary from me manipulating fans, being a closet homosexual, trying to mislead or extort fans for money and disregarding COVID advice. I've done none of the above. I'm a normal guy and nothing like the characters I play." Explaining his decision to self-isolate in Hawaii rather than return to the UK, he wrote, "I came here before the travel ban. None of us knew how bad things would get, but as the situation worsened, upon the advice of everyone I trust, I decided to remain in a safe environment. It was a good decision. I'm safe, isolated, putting no one at risk and am not a burden to the locals. Several telling me they are desperate to sell their produce, as hotels and restaurants are now closed. We have not been asked to leave. I'm nervous to take 3 to 5 flights back to the UK, around 20 hours on several planes, exposing myself to more danger, to be stuck in a city. This will only increase the risk to others and myself. Recently I was ill for 3 months and am being doubly careful." Sam said the bullies had created a false narrative about himself as well as sharing private information and abusing himself and his loved ones on blogs and social media. He added, "I will not entertain it anymore and am blocking anyone that writes anything defamatory or abusive. Sending items or stalking my private accommodation. They have harassed my work colleagues and constantly tried to hack our email and personal accounts. I'm so hurt by this." The star finished his statement by writing, "As an actor in these times, we feel impotent. We can't do much, but I have tried to use what leverage I have to provide a voice to charities that need it and hopefully a little entertainment or light relief. For those still unhappy, I suggest you unfollow. To every fan that has supported me and the work I do, thank you. I'm so grateful, from the bottom of my heart. Stay safe and please be kind to yourself and each other. There's so much more to concern ourselves with right now. See you round 20. Mail Online has contacted Sam Heughan's representatives for comment. Sam is most famous for his role as Highland warrior Jamie Mackenzie Fraser in Outlander alongside Caitriona Balfe. The hit series has already been renewed for a sixth season on Starz, which will likely debut in 2021. The fifth season is largely based on the fifth book in the Outlander novel series, The Fiery Cross, with sixth season based on the sixth book, A Breath of Snow and Ashes. Outlander follows the romance through time between Claire, an English combat nurse in 1945, who becomes transported back in time to 1743, where she meets Jamie. There are currently 8 books in Diana Gabaldon's Outlander novel series, with the most recent book, Written in My Heart's Own Blood, published in 2014. Gabaldon is currently writing the 9th book in the series, Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone, which doesn't have a publication date.